I am going to create an environment that is so toxic.
What's up, Ghost Riders? It's time for a new review, and this one is from RamenToys. It is the Aces of Aviation 3-pack. That's right. So, this set I've been waiting for patiently a while. I am a huge fan of aviation. I have had almost every 1/18th scale, real scale aircraft, like BBI, 21st Century, JSI. During the past, I've owned almost all of those. Huge fan of aircraft in general, but one thing we've never really gotten in 6-inch figure form is pilots. And here we've got 3 pilots, all from a specific type of movie. If you know, you know. We've got different squadrons, but from the same product. So all 3 of these guys are essentially the same basic product. They just have different squadrons and different likenesses, and we'll go into those likenesses at the end. But for this review, I'm only going to unbox one figure because they're all basically the same. At the end, I'll show you the other 2 guys and what they look like, but as far as the construction and the accessories and all that stuff, it's all going to be the same. And this one comes with a bonus. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you're going to find out. So let's go ahead and dive in. Let's try not to stall, but let's dive in right into the review. All right, so we got the wolf pack here on its own. It's going to take a look at, the box in general, since this is mostly new and not a lot of people have gotten stuff from Ramen. It's a very nice box. You got some cool aviation style decals on there. You got the logo. You got Aces of Aviation. You got more cool aircraft logo work. You got some panel detailing with rivets. You got a nice back piece here with some, again, good artwork, some fun style of warning labels that kind of remind you of, aircraft stuff. Just really cool, fun stuff that's been added to the package, which normally I don't like packaging. I don't really care about it, but I like that it looks nice. So let's go ahead and get this sucker open. We got a piece of tape here on the side, cut like so, and we're gonna go ahead and open the flap and pull this guy out. And here we can see the tray with everything he comes with. Let's go ahead and just remove this. And there we go. We got the tray. It also comes with a bonus piece, which I'll show you here in a minute. But I also want to show, look at the inside of the damn box. It's even got aircraft paneling and, no step stickers. Just detail, man. That shit's cool. Like, hell yeah. I love that the packaging is actually useful, with the characters and stuff. I like it. Very nice work. And so here you go. You got everything included. We're going to leave it right here just to show you. We got the helmet. We got the extra pair of aviators there. We got some gloved hands. We got some non-gloved hands. And we got a cool little flight bag there. And then, of course, we got the extra parts, one of which is a beret, which we'll explain here in a second. And then we got another thing that we'll explain here in a second, this little ball joint accessory. And then we got some stickers there that, again, I will show you in a second. And then in here, we've got a little secret. I'll show you that. But let's talk about the figure first. All right, so we've got the figure out of the box. And before I show you everything, let me just go through the hands really quick. And the easiest way to do this is just on the tray. So here are all the option hands. You got some open gloved hands. You got some gripping hands. I got some of them removed already to show you later. We got a saluting hand. We got a thumbs up. We got resting hands, bag hands, and gripping hands. A whole lot of hands, which of course only makes it more fun to pose, right? Can't really complain about extra hands. All right, so with this figure, you get a helmet. They all come with a helmet, and they all have this nice visor that actually works. See that? Got to keep that UV out of your eyes, boys. You got a oxygen mask that plugs into that. We got a cool little flight bag right here. Very nice. It doesn't work or anything, but it's just a nice little additional thing that they didn't have to include, but they did. And then we got the figure here. And I got to say, the first impressions are this body is extremely nice. Like, there's no loose joints on mine. This is just everything feels nice and quality. Like, I don't have any initial like, oh man, this feels cheap or anything. It just feels nice. These flight pants are super rubbery so that you can do all that. And yes, the head just fell off. However, I'm gonna show you why it fell off, because this is actually an adapter piece, and this head is meant to be used with something else, because we've got this. But let me just go through the figure before we get into that. So obviously you saw the head there, and we might as well just take it off for now and show you that there is a ball joint up here, double barbell. You've got an articulation point in the neck, which is very nice. You've got, again, ball joint in the shoulder. You've got swivel up here. You got a double joint at the elbow. You got a ball socket peg on the wrist, and lots of articulation abilities, just like a Hot Toy does. This gives you a lot more range to be able to do, magnificent stuff. You got a nice ball joint in the torso, which even with the stuff on, you can do pretty nice. Get pretty decent articulation out of it, even with all this gear on. You've got drop down hips with a hips ball joint and a upper thigh cut. And you got double knees. And then you got the bottom here, you got ball joint on the ankle. Lots of movement. And then you even got toe articulation, which I suppose somebody might say, that's not needed. But you know what? It's there, and I don't mind it. It doesn't take away from the figure. So, all in all, articulation is fabulous. Now let's talk about that head. So this head was advertised as being working for something else entirely, not just this figure. So it comes with an adapter, which is this one right here, which is on this ball peg. However, if you take this little package here and you open it up, you got your stickers, right? And then you got this adapter, and you got a beret. And I'm not saying you got to think about it too hard to think about what that might be used for. Let's go ahead and take this. There we go. So we got this ball joint adapter, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take good old Matt Damon right here. We're gonna pop that Matt Damon head off, and then we're gonna take this adapter and we're gonna pop it on right there. Yeah, just like that. It's nice and strong. Then we'll take the new head and boom! Look at that. Ah, so much better than Matt Damon. And then you got, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Now that, my friends, is a whole other figure you just fixed. That's freaking sweet. All right, so now you see why they come with that extra stuff, right? You can actually use this to make another figure better. Just an added bonus. Thanks to our friends over there at RamenToys. So, the reason why you got all that is because of the special bonus parts. And I'm going to show you those right now, because most of you probably bought the full set just to get this extra part. And that extra part is, yeah, that's right. It's your favorite pilot in the history of fictional military movies. All right? And man, that is a fantastic head sculpt. That just nails it. That might be the best looking version of this character done so far. So, boop. Oh yeah, look at that. You can hear the music in your head, man. We're going to Danger Zone. And if you're from Paramount, please go away. Got some stickers there. Just going to show you real quickly. Can't do too much. Alright, so get the helmet here. And we can slot this in like so. Boom. You got your helmet with It's the guy. I'm not gonna even say his name out loud. You know who it is. If you don't, why are you even watching this review? All right. So then you got the stickers. I'm just gonna don't want to show too much there. And then you got regular Wolfpack Squadron ones. Aren't specific to a specific thing or person or place or movie or anything like that. So let's just do a quick little rundown here of the hands. Again, it's Hot Toys style, so you're just popping off the hand. I'm gonna give him a saluting hand. Can let him know he's flying a plane full of rubber dog shit out of Hong Kong real quick. There you go. And then let's try one more hand on the other side. There you go. He's saying second place is in the ladies' room. There you go. Man, this is fantastic. This is a fantastic figure. This was just knocked out of the park, man. Like, it's just so fun. Just need a motorcycle now to put him on. All right, anyway. So as you can see, I'm really happy with this. I mean, for being relatively, new company, doing new stuff, trying all kinds of different ranges of toys, this is fantastic. Let's go ahead and put the helmet on. Again, on this totally fictional character, not related to anything in any way. Try to do it here without scratching any paint. There we go. Kinda, maybe so. There we go. We got Maverick in there. Let's put his little mask on there. Boom. There you go. That is freaking sweet, man. That is fantastic. Who doesn't want this guy? Makes me hope that we might get other things, like characters named after birds, or the certain stain of water, or, a certain city in California. Characters like that would be pretty fun too, and I would definitely be down for more like this. So, man, this is an A+ release right here. Quality figure, quality parts, quality plastic. I got no loose joints. I got nothing bad on mine at all. This is fantastic work from RamenToys. And so that is basically what you get with just one figure. Obviously, you only get this extra super duper, fun fictional character if you buy the all three figures. Then you get the bonus. And so let's take a look at the other two figures, because they're also fantastic. All right, so let's do some comparisons with these Aces of Aviation figures. Let's put them next to Action Force Pandora, and we'll put it next to the G.I. Joe Classified Tiger King cult member. And you can see that right there, it's on scale. All right, let's see what else we can try. How about Marvel Legends Deadpool, the only good figure I've ever bought in the last 12 months. And G.I. Joe Mezco Roadblock. And as you can see, Roadblock is a little short, but we already knew that, so it's nothing new. But you can see that this figure is well placed with the other 6-inch figures and has no problems fitting in. Alright, so here we go. We got all three of them here together. We got, we're just gonna use the names that we see here. So we got the Jolly Rogers guy, who looks a lot like a person call signed after a snake. And we got a Sundowners squadron leader here that is also happen to be called part of that word. I won't say it. The likenesses of these two are also fantastic. Let's just... Whoop. God, that's fantastic. I'm going to put it back on because I don't want to bring any heat here. But again, fantastic looking sculpt on the heads. We got Sundowners without the S here. Again, fantastic figures. We could have had it, man. We could have had it. And so, you know, I gotta say, man, like, I hope we get more of them. I hope we get, you know, the guy named after a wizard. And any one of them. It's all fantastic, especially because they can reuse the body and just do the unique helmets and the unique head sculpts, and we can get some more pilots, man, because this is awesome. Like this, I'm so glad these exist. I'm so glad that I bought all 3 of them. I would be super disappointed if I hadn't, and I found out that this was this great. Like this is awesome shit, man. So if you guys didn't get them, you know, I'm sorry. I hope they do more later. But I know that it was supposed to be like a one and done kind of thing, so you might have to go to the secondary market. And I don't know what they cost on the secondary market yet, because these just came out, but they're gonna be worth it, man, because this is some of the best 1/12 scale figures from a relatively like recent company in the last couple of years. These things knocked out of the park, man. At least my copies of it. I don't know if other people get issues with them or whatever, but my copies are literally perfect, and I couldn't be happier. So I advise you guys to check out RamenToys, because I'm pretty sure that he said they were going to do a different set of pilots later down the road. And if they do, you should definitely pick them up, because these are freaking awesome. So if you're still listening, thanks for sticking around. Give me a like down there. Tell me in the comments if you want more characters from a certain down pistol movie. And, you know, keep flying, guys, and having fun. And remember, they're toys. They're consumer products. We do got to treat them. And that's why I made sure to talk a lot about how they feel and the quality and the joints and all that, because anytime you're talking about figures that are expensive, like these were, I want to say they in the set, they're around $40-50 each. So definitely not cheap. So it would be very important that they didn't have loose joints or bad joints or bad things. And I got to say, they don't. They work fantastic for me. Now all I can hope is that somebody out there creates a vehicle of some sort that these guys can pilot. Probably won't be an F-14, because that would be, you know, like 6 feet long. So hopefully we get that. And again, thanks for checking this out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you bought them, you're going to look forward to them, man, because they're awesome. Like, no doubt. They're kick-ass. So thanks a lot, guys. See you later.